So we got a mail time. I got a bunch of interesting things. So I guess we'll first go to... I already opened this accidentally one day. I thought it might be a joke or something.
Because it had my name on it, so it was a joke.
Yeah, it said Jamie, so I was like, nah, nobody really does that. So I just opened it. And it was an awesome gift from... Does she say her name?
Yeah, she wrote a card, so...
Hubby is Four-Eyed Turd. Amy Laughlin. So she says, hey Jamie, my hubby watches yours on YouTube and told me you mentioned recently that your nails looked awful, so you didn't want to show them. Well, I thought it would help you out until I can get back into the salon unless you fall in with Color Street. So enjoy your gift. Hope you like them. Hubby is Four-Eyed Turd. So what she did was sent Jamie a bunch of nail stuff. Nail polish and other stuff.
It's like stick-on nail polish.
Okay. So she sent her some awesome...
And she sent in, really cool ones, and they're kind of hard to get.
If anybody is interested, that's her name, and that's her contact, and she does nail stuff. So she was nice enough to...
Yeah, thank you. That was nice of you.
It is nice. Every now and then people think of Jamie.
And it was nice that she sent in stuff that was cool. She didn't send in ugly stuff. She sent in nice stuff.
I was like, it's nail stuff. It's actually for Jamie, and I put it right back in, so I can't really tell anybody what it was. I don't, Yeah. I was like, whoops. I want to let this for Jamie to check out. Another funny thing was me being my classic rude self. Mm-hmm. Recently, I've been seeing things for Ethanol Company doing hand sanitizer stuff. And Real Street, who... Obviously, my attitude is funny, right? Some of you guys understand me. Real Street has been posting the One Ethanol stuff. And I'm like, oh, whatever, Ethanol Company. So then they're posting stuff for hand sanitizer. And just quick off cuff, I'm like, why don't you guys ever post prices? Is it outrageous?
I can't believe you did that to them.
What's the deal? I'm a jerk a lot.
Yeah, but we love them.
I do. So here's my apology.
We went out of our way to go visit them on our honeymoon.
I know. That's why I need to explain. There are times, obviously, where I think I'm being funny and I'm probably being a jerk, more than a jerk. So I want to apologize to them because I went back and forth with them and then I posted about it on Sloppy Public and it garnered some attention. It could have been taken as negative because sometimes I just say stuff and I don't think about repercussions or how it sounded in context, right? So I was like, they don't post their prices, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And obviously, people from Real Street are in Sloppy. Sloppy has so many facets of motorsport and plus more than cars in it. They're like, hey, obviously, if there's any questions, you guys can ask me. I work there. And I was like, hey, I like what you guys do. I like everything else. I don't mean this as a negative thing. It's just a funny, an observation that I posted about. Now I realize I'm being a jerk, blah, blah, blah. So we went back and forth, and I was like, honestly, guys, I would like to purchase, I can't even ask for test stuff nicely. I was like, can I get how much for a ball spritzer is what I wrote. I am so unable to
I'm rolling my eyes
correctly with people.
I am rolling my eyes.
That's how I apologize and ask if I can purchase a sample.
I am cringing behind the camera.
So they contacted me very nicely and he's like,
this is how my husband conducts business?
Are you serious? And blah, blah, blah. And they sell surface cleaner and hand sanitizer. And part of me is, I think about stuff after I say it, which is, it's nice, right? But it's not when I'm being a jerk and I'm just voicing. So Jamie sighs because she feels this every day. I'm oftentimes a straight jerk to Jamie and then apologize later. And I'm sure she's like, that would be nice if you just would not be a jerk at the time you're being a jerk.
But anyways, you're asking them for a ball spritzer.
Yeah, so they sent samples and would not accept money from me for the samples. So they sent 2 samples, and a lot of stuff, after I wrote what I wrote, I had thoughts and it made sense. So obviously people are struggling to obtain sanitizer. It's sold out a lot of places. Ethanol companies, since no one is racing, might be struggling to sell fuel. So ethanol company was like, we should sell sanitizer to keep our business running so we don't have to close it. And once I realized all that, I was like, you are a huge jerk. So this, I mean, it makes sense.
Like everybody's making it now, but I've realized that I've actually bought a lot of hand sanitizer.
Yeah.
But I've tried it and it's either too perfumey, it doesn't, it feels funny.
Yes.
I'm the one that actually used the hand sanitizer.
So I was like, hey, you use this and let me know what you think.
I really like it. It doesn't have a really strong odor. It has a very clean odor.
I think it smells enough to let you know that
it's there.
And then it goes away quickly.
Yeah, I used it in the vehicle today when I went through a drive-through, and it didn't annoy me.
Yeah. So.
And no, it wasn't like huffing E85 or anything like that. So or race fuel.
I said to her initially that I think it'd be funny to do a spoof video where I mix like water and pump ethanol and try to make my own spritzer and realize it stinks and stains things and
I was waiting for Matt to do that.
We simply don't have enough time to make a ridiculous parody at this time, and I don't want to discredit after I thought of how potentially damaging I can be when I'm being a jerk. So I wanted to let everybody know. That's not where I stand at all. So I have their cards. They are serious. They can sell you, I think the smallest they can sell is 5 gallons at a shot. I think any less than that is not worth it for them, and I can understand. And then they sell a drum, and they will sell you like a pallet, 250 gallon pallet. So then they sell hand sanitizer and surface cleaner. And you can get it shipped right to you. And Real Street Performance stocks and sells this stuff. So while they might be not selling car parts, they're selling this. And it says here, if you're reopening soon, regardless of your political or medical stance on everything, people are going to be reopening their businesses and might not be able to buy stupid, simple things like Lysol.
Back out. Yeah.
So that helps the ethanol fuel companies. It helps car suppliers, businesses.
Can you back up so I can put those
in
back out?
It helps you be clean with your ball spritzer.
Yeah, and it's an awesome company that you can trust. That's the big thing.
Yeah.
Is when I was online looking for hand sanitizer because we were running out. I mean, you work for a hospital and I'm OCD freak.
So we actually had a surplus because you always do, and even then it's still not easy. So anyways, I was online trying to find some, and I kept finding things, but everything kept reverting me back to Wish kind of stuff, and it makes you nervous to order things online, but at least you're getting something from a company that you can trust. Straight from Real Street in Florida.
Been at their shop.
Yeah.
So cool.
Yep.
I didn't want to leave.
So.
They had remember their broken parts in their display cabinet?
The display cabinet of shame. Maybe they can post that for us.
So how about we just say why we went to Real Street? When we were at Disney, we went to Disney
for a vacation.
No, for one of our honeymoons.
Yeah.
We went to Disney, and after a couple days, we were just it was too much. We got bored, and we rented
too much Disney.
Too much Disney. We rented a 370Z. And we drove
to Daytona Beach.
Yes.
And I was like,
this is boring.
We're like, this beach is pretty boring. What are we going to do on the beach? This is boring also. And I was like, what's in the area? And we're like, oh,
Real Street
Performances.
Sign us up.
We just blitzed down there because it was only we ate tacos on Daytona Beach, blitzed to Real Street, and we're like, hey.
Hi.
What's up, guys? And I was like, we just wanted to say hi and check out the shop. I'm sorry, we're kind of here on vacation. We don't really want to buy anything, but we want to say you guys are cool.
Well, we bought shirts.
Yeah, and he's like, and then I was like, hey, I don't mean to be super weird or cringy, but I also run a YouTube channel. I've been a fan of you guys for a long time. I always wanted to meet Jay and say something awkward and unusual so he thinks I'm a jerk, because that's what I do in person. And they're like, sadly, Jay's unavailable. He's out. I think he was doing street tuning or something or whatever.
He was away.
And I'm like, oh, here's my missed opportunity to make Jay hate me for the rest of my life. Anyway, they were super cool and showed us the dyno room and the shop and all sorts of things.
And I was in love with the DSR.
Yeah, and you're like, wow, this is a cool shop.
Yeah.
And
can we not leave? Can we just drive the car?
Can we just move down here and I'll do tuning for Jay? You can laugh at that.
But anyways.
That's kind of how I know them. We went there once, so we're best friends. Well, what's that meme? I guess you could say it's pretty serious now or something like that. I was in their shop once. I saw a bin of broken things. I made bad jokes. And the owner wasn't there because they were like, don't come back here. There's a guy here who says he makes YouTube videos. He seems like a total douche. Please stay away. I'm pretty sure that's exactly
what
happened.
But anyways, we're a big fan of them. So
when I realized I was being a jerk about all of it, I was like, let me buy this and tell people what I think about it. To not look like such a jerk to you guys. And they sent all of this cool care package and little ball spritzers anyway. And wouldn't accept the money. So...
Right. Moving on to what's in the box?
What's in the box? Anybody? Okay.
Well, we're having fun in this video.
These are unbranded. There's a branded one behind here, which makes it way too obvious. So I'm covering it. So maybe I'll. Can you tell what it is now?
No.
Okay, cool. So we got these boxes.
I can see what
on the porch, and I have presumptions, but I do not know what these are.
I know what they are.
I have been talking to Varen about turbos for the Mustang, and he's like, I sent you something. And I was like, you jerk.
I saw China Boy.
And then, they came from
China Boy.
Miss Mary Ellen May in Zonlong, Wushang.
Do you need to wear a mask to open it?
Well, I'll spritz myself with ethanol 1 and we'll be fine. They were in bags. They were like quadruple bagged. And I got rid of all that and cleaned everything.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say it didn't have the handles on the boxes that I saw.
No, super nice, huh? Too bad it was bagged to the extreme. So we're gonna find out what these are. Since there's 2, I think I know what they are, and you probably think you know what they are at this point.
I'm just not used to them being so light.
And that's going to be the cool thing about this, right? Because I'm used to getting big Caterpillar Snaily boys, and then these are...
Yeah, well, why don't you open up?
Are we?
Wait, where'd that knife come from?
This one is just one that I have in there. A viewer a long time ago sent me that Scotch package, remember?
Yeah, that was a cool package.
These are still from that, like pens.
That is much safer than Stabby Boy.
Really?
Well, when you have to... What? Really?
Alright.
I feel like that's OSHA approved.
It's nice, right? Oh, look at this.
There's numbers on the side of the box.
Those look like turbo fittings.
Turn the box. Turn the box.
Huh?
Turn the box.
Yeah, I saw those.
Oh, I don't know what it means.
STOLR35X41.
Does that mean anything?
And then this one says 41X. So, there is a spinny boy.
Wow, it's so small.
And that is the neat thing about this, right? So instead of like...
Wow, it's so small.
So we'll go over what I think they are. Once I pop it open, I'll just crack the... Small but fierce.
Yeah, really.
So what's neat about this hole is check that out.
Can you move it over a little bit?
So it's a cast V-band inlet. So it's not a T4, it's a V-band inlet, and it's like 40 or 50% lighter, or maybe more.
Oh, that's why it's so light?
That's why they don't weigh anything. Yeah, because this is like a cast steel, not cast iron. So it's a different casting process.
I felt so bad for our delivery driver today, and then I went and touched the box, and I was like, oh.
And then, look at these nice... Oh, yeah, look at that. So these they're water-cooled. I believe I need to get the specs from him now, because he sent them without me... I think this is what I was asking for. which is a billet dual ball bearing, and then one of them's reverse rotation, which is why the model number is different. So they're like Tom Nelson mirror image boys, and they're cast stainless V-band inlet, and they're 6762s, and they should be like absolute murderous beasts on the Mustang. So this one should be this rotation, and the other one's going to be a reverse. So they'll mirror image, I believe.
Let's see if Vern listened to what you wanted.
Well, I was kicking back and forth with him, and then he's like, I sent you a package. I'm like, you jerk. What do you get Varen for a present for being so cool? What do you get him?
Friendship.
Quick question, what do you buy Varen?
Friendship.
I guess I hit up his wife and ask him what I can get him.
Yeah, she'd be
She'll
the
be
only
like,
one.
don't even try. I'll ask her. Yeah. Mirror image. So if you were thinking that at this point in our lives we couldn't be any more fancy with what's happening,
This mother.
billet dual ball bearing V-band cast stainless 6762s.
Should we put it on a chain and let you wear it around your neck?
In mirror image.
Okay, wrap them around your ears.
Is there any way to be fancier than that?
Yeah.
And then what's cool is obviously the weight savings. They don't weigh anything normal. I mean, you pick them up and you're like,
Yeah, I picked them up in the box.
you're
Let me
like
see.
you're like these are light for turbos.
Yeah, here.
I mean, especially not a 72-pound. So yeah, those will look really cool in the Mustang, right?
Yeah.
Jeez, you wild man, Varen. You crazy.
Oh, before this melts in my pocket. Here.
Whoa! Here, we'll satiate everybody. I like them when they're almost frozen in the fridge,
Oh yeah, I just took it out of the fridge.
but it's been in your pocket.
Yeah, I just came outside. I thought you felt weird eating on camera. Oh, because now you're fancy. You don't care.
I'm fan. I should wear a glove when I eat it.
Oh jeez.
Can you still not see this box?
No, but I can tell what it is from the top of the box.
All right, so we're gonna double down on Fancy Town.
Did you bring the other box in with it?
No, I'll just say what it is. I'll show it later.
No, I want to see it.
I'll grab it then. Once we show this, you can do fancy pans around it, and then I'll bring in the other box while you're saying mean things about me in the other room that are deserved. Oh, jeez. Okay. Lift with your knees, not your back.
Does it really say that?
It doesn't say team lift on the box, no, but it's heavy. Whoa, Jesus Christ. Okay, guys.
Here we go.
If this doesn't look ridiculous enough, I can't believe this is my real life right now. But that's a bolt together billet ADE converter from Hughes Performance. They're like, we'd like to work with you. How about we just ship you some wild and crazy things? I was like,
No, Matt's not sick.
this isn't a budget build, so I'm not saying no to anybody anymore. So
No, this isn't Make-A-Wish.
What do you guys want to do? I promise I'm not dying, and all these people aren't doing this out of pure guilt.
Well, let's just... Yeah. Knocking.
Anyway, they built and sent this absolutely maniacal thing for my trash Mustang.
It's not trash.
It's pretty nice, but it's just a V6 Mustang.
Trash.
Anyway.
But you called the red one nice, and this one's trash?
The red one was nice simply because of how poor it was. That's what happens is when something's really bad.
Did you see what Kyle's doing to the seats now? He's doing some nice work.
I'd love to do a video. He wants to bring it back for tuning again.
He wants to bring it back?
At some point, we'll see it again.
I heard how deep the pond is, so
it'll be pretty cool. At least we know the deep spots of the pond now, because the other spot, the car won't sink. It'll just sit and forever be like a fountain.
He's just constantly
That's what Kyle does. Kyle
just
do
making
what Kyle do.
Yeah.
Anyway, this is a bolt together, which what it means is I can take this apart and swap. They make swappable parts like a stator and some other things to change the horsepower or coupling ability, RPM, and everything else.
So why don't you show the box so you can actually, so people will believe you?
So you can like user service that and change things. Bam! So Pete at Hughes Performance was like, "Man, we're giving you a converter," and I was like, "Well, what I did recently was I pulled the transmission out of my truck that was totally stock, and I put in a built one from Cameron, and then I used one of Ryan Jans's converters, and I'm testing that." I was like, "Do you guys want to send Cameron hard parts? Because I'm giving him the stock tranny to build to put in the Mustang with this from you guys." "Oh yeah, we'll get you a bunch of stuff." So that's coming. It's taking a while. They still had to machine, they make the parts in-house or at least modify them. And that's still in the mail, but I figured since we're doing Fancy Mechanics mail time, we would just show this stuff now. So they're sending me stuff to put in the ADE. I'm going to put that in the crate with the ADE to go to...
Is Cameron going to video him putting the parts in?
Yeah, he's going to video. Also, what's cool about what we're going to do is that transmission has, at least from our perception, been in that truck for 160,000 miles. There's like 166,000 on the odometer, and 40 some of that has been Kyle beating the absolute tar out of it, doing trailer burnouts and everything else. And then I got it, and then what'll be neat is for Cameron to take it apart and show like how nothing really seriously goes wrong, but like bushings wear out in these things. So it'll be a neat tear down, and then build with the Hughes stuff, and then it'll come back, and then I'll put this converter in it and we'll shove it in. It'll literally be these hand motions. And it'll go back in. And then we'll use these guys.
Are you drunk?
Which is, I had alcohol.
Oh! Everything just clicked.
I don't think I'm anywhere near drunk, but I had some.
What did you have, the coffee?
No.
You didn't have the hard coffee?
We should show people that. Surprisingly good.
You still have the last one left.
There's one in there, yeah.
Yeah.
I've been leaving.
I got Matt. It's a coffee, but it has 5% alcohol.
It's very
it's
good.
Like it's like
iced coffee.
It's an iced coffee. I got it at.
There's even multiple. You got like a mocha and a vanilla.
Yeah, I got it from a beer distributor.
I love coffee, so then like a iced coffee drink is great, and then.
Add an alcohol. There you go, Matt.
Pretty cool.
What do you have?
Maybe Four Loko could hit up on it and make it like 15% or something outrageous. Like, you ever see their Instagram?
What did you
have? Can we talk about Four Loko's Instagram for a second?
Oh.
I have I
see.
You got me the tea, and there's always Captain. So, yes.
Captain makes it happen.
Yes, of course. So, all of that. So anyway.
Everyone will be happy that Matt is doing a video drinking.
Super. We haven't done I'll do a live stream. I talked to someone recently, and he and I are going to do rum and cokes on a live stream one night. I don't want to spoil it. I'll tell you after we shut off.
Am I going to enjoy it?
I want it to be like...
Will I enjoy it?
Yeah. I want it to be like crazy surprise. So we're going to like...
Is it one of my favorite
people? We might even like be clickbaity.
Oh.
Just because I do that every like once or twice a year just to be weird and see. Because the analytics on clickbait stuff, even if it's stupid, goes crazy. Like, so I think we want to do both. Be clickbaity and a little edgy.
Why not? Do whatever you want.
Crazy and wild. Yeah, so...
Have fun.
And we have both.
It's your corner of the internet. Why don't you get the other box from Hughes so you can open up what the rest of it is?
Oh, yeah, here, well...
I'll just pan.
Let's take a look at things that I would never purchase myself. Can we all, regardless of your stance on sloppy, right? Can we all just appreciate that people would send me expensive things to do with whatever I want so that we can all learn from it?
I'll just stare at the converter while you go get
Billy boy. Oh, here.
Go get the other box. I have nothing to say.
Other than thanks, Ren. Thanks, Pete.
Well, yes.
Thanks, Real Street.
Obviously. Let's see if he remembers to come back. He remembered. I said, let's see if he remembers to come back.
Dude, I walked straight out there and I did forget. And I was like, get it together, man. If you were wondering if my closet looks like 340 of these, you're absolutely right, and I wouldn't have it any other way.
Well, you have a nice Brian Tooley shirt that I got you.
How's the back look?
Awesome, because
What is it?
it's a C10 and it says still plays with trucks. I love that shirt. I had to get it for you.
I mean, I knew it was Brian Tooley, but I didn't know. They sent me one with like an engine.
I bought you that shirt. He didn't send it.
You bought me this one.
Yeah.
It's so good to me. So I got Hughes Performance shirts, which are like, look at this. They're so well sealed in here. You could have like a converter explosion and still.
Well, they know better.
Have a safe t-shirt. And then there's Hughes hat. Awesome. And they sent me catalogs for like all the parts. Incredible. I don't even know what I'm looking at.
Is that like a Cameron Bible?
It's, yeah. What's that one of these? Oh yeah, look, TH350. Who the hell uses that TH350? Anyway, Ford C6.
It's a Cam Bible.
So yeah, there's like a whole Hughes parts catalog. And then they sent me awesome stickers and a banner and everything. They sent me so much stickers, like, we should just, here, hold on a second. Look at that.
Oh my.
That's like when you walk out of the bank and you have something like this, people look at you like,
I was just asking for one. Or two. I collect stickers, in case anybody was wondering.
this is what you go to buy like a short block with when someone's being weird about money and you're like, and they're like, oh, okay, you can, do whatever you want, bud. And then I got a banner. Oh boy.
You still gotta hang up your Dirty Dingo one.
Yeah, I wanted to maybe hang them at the dyno so everybody could see them in the videos. Because if I hang them, like, all I have is shelving and garage doors. So if I hang them in the garage doors, like, I don't think that's gonna work. So yeah. Yeah. So we gotta put them up here in the office so they can be on the videos. Or, yeah, everywhere else. But, stickers. 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 Stickers.
Jeez.
Stickers. Here's smaller stickers. Here's American flag stickers.
Oh my.
So there's everything. They even smell nice.
Really?
They smell like brand new.
They do.
They smell like cool Power Wheels. You getting it?
Are you smelling our kids' Power Wheels?
No, our Power Wheels smell like old, retired, leftover stock from when Toys R Us closed. And spray paint. And Milwaukee batteries. Okay. I digress. So,
Oh my.
it's awesome that Hughes and everybody, Varen, not just Varen, but Varen has supported me for like 15 years or something crazy.
Is it that long?
I mean, I spent a lot of time purchasing from him, and then after a while, he's just like, hey, thanks. We don't even have a business agreement. I'm not really technically sponsored by VS at all.
You're just friends with them.
He's just my bro. And I bought stuff from Varen for years, and then now, you know, he sends me things, which is funny. I feel guilty about it still. He sends me these, I feel awful. I'm like, dude, why did you send me these? It's cool, people will see them, I will use them, everyone will benefit. But man, at some point I'm like, can I buy something? Jesus. He does, every now and then he lets me. I make a big stink and he lets me. You know what else he told me?
Look what he did. Look what he did for Periwinkle.
That goes into my next.
Oh jeez.
For this, he has some screwed up piping that's like 24 karat gold.
No, not for that Mustang. We're doing everything black, remember?
And he's like, I'm going to send you this if you'll put it on the Mustang. And I'm like, that's cool and it might look cool, but we'll see. But black and gold would look pretty cool.
It's gray.
The Mustang's gray, but it's like gaudy wrapper gold grill.
Did we not just spend all the time in our house changing all of our hinges and door handles to nickel because we don't like gold?
No, that'll be. We'll see. But he's like, I have this, and no one's buying gold piping, so I will. That's what he does. I'm like, what do you have that no one uses? And then I'll use it, and then people are like, oh, I want to use that too. It's like a funny, weird thing, right? But it's real.
I wonder what kind of gold, what shade of gold.
I think he sent me a picture of it, but it's.
That'd be
I was like,
interesting.
that would be so cool. Like black and gold would be cool. And also, people would be like, why the hell does Matt have gold in his engine?
It's gonna go with your gold tooth.
It's gonna go. Well, that's gonna be platinum.
Oh, see?
Calm down. No gold. So we'll have these tucked in the corners. We'll have that down in the center, yay, somewhere. And then, yeah.
Your parts pile is really,
I'm going to have to get like a baker's rack soon.
You're going to have to go over everything in a video soon.
We sold the bike, so now I can get a baker's rack in this corner and put all of the... I'd like to make a rack that's like all the new Mustang stuff and just stack it in there and then one day
and stare at it?
Here it goes. At least I have like a running total to stare at and be like, this is what I don't have or this is what I need, but that list is getting small.
You need wheels.
Maybe we should make a video one day. Here's the once we start dynoing it, once it starts making like 1100 horsepower and has stock ugly 3-spoke, you'll probably buy them before that happens. Someone will be like, can we please send you wheels? We'll see, right? Mm-hmm. It's got the ugliest Mustang wheels.
So we need to figure out what's going on with the battery.
Well, that's not going to matter. There's what people don't know. There's something wrong with it. Like, it'll start beautifully 6 days in a row. 7th day, completely dead. It's obviously a draw, or the battery is a bad cell, or who knows. But it's not going to matter. I'm going to rewire it.
Well, yeah.
So then, if it does it with that battery, I'm just going to throw a battery in the ocean like everybody else does, like normal people do. And then we'll put like, who's this area? What's the name? What do we normally buy? E? Begins with an E?
Interstate.
I like their batteries. They work great. Probably just buy a battery from Mitch. We'll put a Cummins battery in the trunk or something like that. If I need the room for the... They're pretty small. You don't need much room for those. So anyway, we're at 1 hour and 48 minutes here. We're not that far. How does it say?
No, it doesn't tell me. We have new shirts coming.
Oh yes, people were asking periodically about merch, and we did order it, but it is taking a while.
No, they're shipped.
Oh, but yeah,
they're shipped, coming from New Jersey. They'll be here in a couple days.
It's happening. They'll be here soon.
But there's been delays when we ship out, so...
Yeah, it's whatever. It's getting there. It's happening. So, all the cool stuff. Right, guys? Right, girls? You have anything to add? Are you tired of holding that thing yet? Mm-hmm. We'll close it out.
All right.
Good night, bye.